Police, Gary G, the ex-chief of police, I'm sorry. He resigned, but yeah, so basically I splattered paint on the desk of the general manager in protest of her abuse of power. Basically,
and they charged
basically
you?
engaging in a cover-up and protecting the police. I was at a board meeting with another group of protesters, and the reason why we were there at the meeting was because of a recent filing of papers in court in response to a wrongful death suit that the Grant family had brought against Bart. And in these papers, Bart had stated that Joanna Gaines, the officer, the ex-cop who shot Oscar Grant, had only committed an accident, and also that Tony Peroni, the police officer who had punched Oscar Grant and used a racial slur against him, use acceptable force, and it sparked an outrage in the community. So a group of members of the community had shown up to the board that day, and maybe an hour and a half into the meeting, I had splattered some paint on the desk of the general manager.
And they charged you like several weeks in jail for that?
Well, initially I was charged with 2 counts of battery, vandalism, and disruption of a public meeting. And in April 2009, maybe like about a year later, I was allowed to plead to only one of the lesser counts of disrupting a public meeting, but I in turn had received what other people thought, including Laura, as a pretty harsh sentence. I was sentenced to 30 days, which of either work detail or jail, and I chose jail over. Let's not get us an ambulance. But I'm sorry if I'm.
Tell us about what's going on right now. Tell us, bring us up to par where we're at right now.
Distracting. I'm trying to. But yeah, going back to what I was sentenced to 30 days, which I chose to do in weekends, and I did 6 weekends, which was amounted to 18 days, where you go in at Friday night, I went in on Friday night, got let out of it, and at 12 noon down at the Glendyre Jail in downtown Oakland, and I did 6 of those 18 days plus another 2 in which I was initially arrested. And it amounted to 20 days, so I did 2/3 of my sentence. I also had a $188 fine. I had to do 26 weeks of anger management courses, which cost me about $350. Yeah, that's probably what they're trying to hit you with there. What else? And I'm on 3 years probation for the protest.
Can you bring us forward to where we are right now in this moment?
Well, right now, today is the reading of the verdict, and Johanna Gaines was found guilty of only involuntary manslaughter, and basically, it's the lowest possible charge that a jury could convict him on, and they chose it. A lot of legal experts are now saying that he probably will do no or very little time, other than what he served already, which is about a month before he was bailed out, and